Welcome to Our Daily Chews, your go-to podcast for all things nutrition. I'm Lynn Clayton, a registered dietitian nutritionist and your host. I help you sort fact from fiction with a research-based and common sense approach to nutrition science. Today we're talking about a subject that affects us all in one way or another: cancer. We'll chew on some solid science, spit out some myths, and snack on practical tips to help keep you and your loved ones healthy. What is cancer? Well, generally speaking, cancer is a group of diseases involving abnormal cell growth with the potential to invade or spread to other parts of the body. The cells in which this abnormal growth occurs determine where or what type of cancer it is. We all have old and abnormal cells in our body at any given time. When everything is working normally as designed, you have trillions of cells that over your lifetime normally grow and divide as needed to build and repair tissues. When cells become abnormal or get old, they usually die. Cancer can develop when these old or abnormal cells don't die as they should. This out of control growth of abnormal or mutated cells can crowd out normal cells, making it hard for your body to work the way it should. And if left unchecked, this is what causes cancer deaths. Unfortunately, cancer affects 1 out of 3 people in the United States, according to the American Cancer Society. What keeps us from developing cancer is our body's ability to recognize these damaged cells and kill them before they can replicate and spread. We rely on a healthy immune system to do this. Let's look at how we can protect ourselves. Let's start with the basics. What puts us at risk for cancer? Imagine your body as a bustling city. Every cell is a tiny citizen working hard to keep things running smoothly. But sometimes, due to a mix of genetic factors and environmental influences, some cells go rogue. They start breaking the rules, causing chaos, and that's when we run into trouble. These rule breakers or rogue cells become cancer cells. There are a few main categories of cancer risk factors. First up, we have genetic factors. Think of this as the city's founding documents, your DNA. You can't change them, but you can work with what you've got. Then there are environmental factors. This is like crime in your city. You may have some control over it, but it takes effort. And lastly, we have lifestyle factors, which are like your daily habits. Definitely something you have control over. Now let's talk about toxins. Toxins are sneaky little boogers that can increase our risk of cancer. They're like pollutants in our city's air and water supply. There are several toxins known as carcinogens, substances directly involved in causing cancer. You might have heard of some of the big names, like tobacco smoke, asbestos, and certain chemicals in pesticides. But it's not just the obvious villains. There are everyday things we might not think twice about. For instance, the plastic containers we use to microwave our food can release harmful chemicals if they're not microwave safe. So it's worth checking those labels and avoiding these carcinogens when possible. Let's shift gears to lifestyle factors. These are the daily choices we make that can either keep our city running smoothly or let those rogue cells get the upper hand. Smoking, for example, is like lighting little fires all over town. It's a major risk factor for many types of cancer, not just lung cancer. Excessive alcohol consumption, too, can create a toxic environment that encourages cancer cells to thrive. Physical inactivity and poor diet are also big players. If your city's citizens are couch potatoes eating junk food, they're not going to be in shape to fend off invaders. A sedentary lifestyle and a diet high in processed foods can lead to obesity, which is linked to several types of cancer, including breast, colon, and prostate cancer. All right, let's get to the good stuff. What can we do to keep those rogue cells in check? Well, let's start with diet. Imagine your body as a garden. You want to nourish it with the right nutrients to keep it flourishing. Here are some key recommendations. First is eat a rainbow. Fill your plate with a variety of fruits and vegetables, different colors being different nutrients. Berries, leafy greens, carrots, and tomatoes are all packed with antioxidants that help protect your cells. And get some whole grains. Swap out those refined grains for whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat. These are high in fiber, which helps keep your digestive system running smoothly and can lower your risk of colorectal cancer. And get some healthy fats. Not all fats are bad. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fish, flax seeds, and walnuts are like little firefighters that can help reduce inflammation in your body. And lean protein. Opt for lean proteins like chicken, fish, and legumes. Red and processed meats have been linked to higher cancer risk, so try to limit those. And limit sugar and salt. High sugar intake can lead to obesity, which we know is a known risk factor for cancer, and too much salt can increase your risk of stomach cancer. So moderation is key. Finally, let's sprinkle in some specific nutrients that have been shown to play a role in cancer prevention. First is vitamin D. This is found in fortified foods, fatty fish, and sunlight exposure. Vitamin D helps regulate cell growth and may reduce the risk of colon cancer. Folate, also known as vitamin B9. This B vitamin is found in leafy greens, legumes, and fortified grains, and it helps repair DNA and may lower the risk of certain cancers. Antioxidants, things like vitamins A, C, and E that are found in colorful fruits and vegetables help protect cells from damage. And then, of course, our phytochemicals. These are compounds found in plants that can have anti-cancer properties. For example, we have sulforaphane in broccoli and curcumin in turmeric, and these are powerful fighters. In addition to eating well, here are some lifestyle tweaks to keep your city in top shape. One is stay active. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous activity each week. Exercise helps maintain a healthy weight and reduces inflammation. And avoid tobacco. If you smoke, seek help to quit. Avoiding tobacco in all its forms is one of the most important steps you can take for cancer prevention. And limit alcohol. Keep alcohol consumption to a minimum. The American Cancer Society recommends no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. And if you don't drink alcohol, don't start. And protect your skin from the sun's harmful UV rays by using sunscreen, a non-toxic, safe sunscreen, and wearing protective clothing, and avoid those tanning beds to keep yourself safe. And get regular checkups. Early detection is key. Regular screenings for cancers like breast, cervical, and colorectal can catch problems early when they're most treatable. So there you have it, a tasty, health-boosting recipe for cancer prevention and survival. By understanding the risk factors, minimizing exposure to toxins, and embracing a healthy diet and lifestyle, we can keep our bodies running smoothly and reduce our cancer risk. Remember, it's all about making informed choices and small changes that add up over time. Here's to a healthier you. Thanks for listening to Our Daily Chews. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep chewing on those healthy habits. This podcast is sponsored by Clayton Nutrition, a private medical nutrition therapy practice offering telehealth services for those needing nutrition therapy to prevent, treat, or manage chronic health issues. Whether it's diabetes, cardiovascular concerns, food allergies, digestive issues, or weight management, we focus on good nutrition for better health. Check out my resources, blog articles, and one-to-one nutrition services at claytonnutrition.com. And Clayton Nutrition is offering Better Diabetes Control, a 6-video module course covering everything you need to know about managing diabetes. Get your diabetes questions answered in this self-paced course. It includes a booklet and resources to guide you. Go to claytonnutrition.com/nutrition-courses to learn more and sign up to get started. Clayton Nutrition also offers an online course called A Better Way to Better Health. This 8-module video course is packed with resources to help you along your weight loss journey. Check it out at claytonnutrition.com/nutrition-courses for more information and to sign up. This podcast is for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace the advice of your healthcare professional. I recommend you seek help from a trained professional who can work with you in your specific situation.